Hey guys, and welcome back. So today I thought I would do a bit of a full face of makeup using only one brand, and this is the brand Maybelline. I absolutely love Maybelline. It is my #1 drugstore favourite brand, and there is lots of new things that Maybelline have just brought out. So I thought I would try them all on my face and try out some things also that I've never tried before as well, and just let you know my initial thoughts. I won't be doing a normal first impression like I usually do, which is where I check in, but I will be doing reviews on all of these products, and I'll also have loads of photos if you want to go and check out a particular product in depth more. So let's get started with what I have. Okay, so I just have on a bit of moisturiser and also some SPF as well. And first of all, I'm going to clip back my hair so it's out the way. And then usually to prep my makeup, I just put a bit of lip balm on. I've got the Baby Lips. This is just like the original. It's called Quenched. This has an SPF of 20 in. It's just nice to moisturise your lips before you start. That way they're nice and soft by the time you get to do your lipstick. So, and I love this one as well. But I do have lots of these because I absolutely love them. They're so fun and the packaging's great. And I love just wearing a lip balm during the week. So that is that. I'm also going to sanitize my hands, which I always do before I start my makeup. And then usually I like to start with brows, then my eyes, and I go on to my face last. That way if I've got any fallout from my eyes, I can just wipe it up before I put my foundation on. What way do you guys do your makeup? I'd love to know if there's a certain way you like to do it. Let me know in the comments below. So first of all, I'm going to be trying out a couple of new Maybelline brow products. So the first one is the Brow Precise Micro Pencil. This comes in 4 shades. I picked this up in soft brown, but there was also a medium brown. I was debating between the two. I wasn't sure. I don't know if I should have picked up the medium brown, but I went with the soft brown, so we'll roll with it. And I love the fact that this has a brow brush on it as well. And this reminds me of the Anastasia Beverly Hills one. I have tried quite a few dupes out of these, and the one I like the most at the moment is the Soap and Glory Archery one. That is my #1 best dupe for the Anastasia one. But this looks promising. And then the other new brow product is the Fibre Filler, Brow Precise Fibre Filler. And I got this in medium brown because I think this only comes in 3 shades. I'll pop down below how much everything is as well. So let's brush out these brows and see. This comes out quite easily. I wonder if that would fall out. It's not like tight, it's quite loose where it comes out, but we shall see. So I'm loving this spoolie on the end. I usually use just like a disposable mascara spoolie, but if a product has one already on it, then that's even better. So I usually just outline the bottom of my brows, and then I brush out as I go to blend in. Okay, so first impressions on the Brow Precise Micro Pencil. Absolutely love this. It glides on beautifully. It's super pigmented. It's not too light either. I was worried this would be a little bit too light, the soft brown, but it's perfect. But a great tip actually, if you do find that your brows are a little bit too dark when you apply them, just get a bit of powder and just brush it over them lightly, and that will sort of dull down the intensity of the colour. But this is beautiful. Love the fact that it's got a spoolie on the ends, and it's really, really nice. The only thing I would say is, because it is a little bit soft, a bit of it did fall off. It cracked off because it's such a fine pencil. So just be aware of that and just be very delicate when you're using it. So I'm not going to use this yet. I usually use this at the end, the sort of brow setter. So I will come back to that. But next I'm going to go on to eyes. So I'm going to use my favourite Maybelline Colour Tattoo in On and On Bronze. And I just use this with a brush to apply it. And I've spoken about this so much before, but I love applying coloured sort of cream shadows to start with, because I find they really make eyeshadows pop and last that little bit longer. So I just put this all over my lids, and usually actually I put a bit of neutral eyeshadow all over my lid before I start, but I forgot that. So we'll do that after. So next I'm going to try out, this is not new, but I've never tried this palette. The only one I've tried is the Rockstar palette, I think it's called. No, the Rock Nudes, I think. But this is the Nudes palette. It's got a really nice array of shades that look very similar to the Urban Decay 1 palette, I would say. And it comes with a brush as well. I like this side, but I don't like the NAF sponge applicator side. But I'm going to use my own brushes. So I think, decisions. I think I'm going to try this shade here. I'm going to put that all over the lid where I put the cream shadow, and I'm going to use one of my favourite brushes at the moment from Blank Canvas Cosmetics. It's an E32, but it's a really fluffy, fine sort of pointy brush. So let's go in with this. I'm also going to go in with a larger fluffy brush that's clean, just to blend out. This eyeshadow is not as shimmery as I thought, but it's a nice base eyeshadow, or maybe it would be good as a contour colour. But it is still quite pigmented, but just not as sheeny, like foily as I thought. I think I'm going to go with this shade here. It's like a goldy brown. And I'm just going to pop that over the top. Right, so these blend out really easily, but I would say they're not as buildable or shimmery as I would like them to be. I think that's just personal preference, but they're quite sort of muted. So I think to finish, I'm just going to go in with this nude shade here just on the brow bone, and I'm going to be using this, oh, it's rubbed off, I think it's the Crown Blending Crease brush, because I just want to cover up where it's sort of gone onto my brow bone, because these do blend really easily. For liner, I'm going to use this black shadow along the lash line. This has been my go-to look lately. I really love using eyeshadow as liner instead of a pencil or a gel liner. So let's go in with that. I'm just using this Crown Pro Precision Smudger. So I just start at the outside and just sort of work it in and just smudge it out. Right, next I think I'm going to try out this eyeliner pencil. This is called the Master Precise Skinny, and it's a crayon eyeliner gel, and this really caught my eye because of the packaging and also how small it was, because it is like the brow pencil. So I'm going to pop this in my upper and lower waterline, which is where I usually put pencil liner, and in the week I just put the black at the top and then I'll put a neutral, but the weekends I like it to be a bit more intense. So, oh, this is nice. This is nice. Oh, it's super pigmented. This reminds me of the Milani gel one. I spoke about it in my product empties. You know the one I mean. I'll put it here. This is really like that. But I like the fact it's in a fine pencil and you don't have to sharpen it. I think we'll go on to face now. So I am going to use the Maybelline Fit Me foundation, the matte and poreless one. I'm in 105. I really like this foundation. It's nice and lightweight, but it still covers well. It's a bit like the Rimmel Match Perfection, but without the shimmer. So I'm going to go in with a beauty blender to apply this, a damp beauty blender, good old beauty blender. Now, how do you guys like to apply your foundation, and what are your favourite foundations? I would love to know, so let me know down below. And also, what is your favourite drugstore brand? Is there anything that I haven't tried that I should try? If you want to see like a first impression on something, then let me know. And what is everyone doing at the weekend? It's Saturday now when I'm filming this. So what is everyone up to? Or if it's past the weekend when they're watching this, I hope that you had a lovely weekend. It's a lot brighter and a lot warmer outside actually, which is nice, because here in the UK it's been really bitterly cold and I'm fed up of having the heating on. I'm over the winter. I want some sun again now. Also, what is everyone into watching at the moment? Is there a particular TV series that you're absolutely obsessed with? Because Ben and I need something new to watch, because we finished everything. There is things that are going to be on, like the next series, like Walking Dead, that starts back up soon. So we are currently watching that, and also we absolutely love Bones. That is our favourite TV programme ever. If you haven't watched Bones, definitely go and watch it. It's just quite light-hearted. It's like a crime, but it's got the guy from David Boreanaz, I think his name is, from Angel. If you ever used to watch Angel, he was Angel. But I love Bones, and also the woman who is Bones is actually Emily Deschanel from New Girl's sister, if you didn't know that. Fun fact for you. But we need something new to watch. We were thinking Westworld, because I've heard that's good. And what was the other thing that's coming back? Oh, Prison Break is coming back. But I don't know if I agree with Prison Break coming back, because I feel like, I won't give anything away if any of you haven't watched it, but I feel like that when something is so good and it finishes like on a high, then that you shouldn't go back and sort of mess it up again. I don't know, we'll see. And I don't know where they can go with it. It's a bit like Breaking Bad. I heard that they were going to bring that back, and I just feel like it's done its time and you should just leave it as it is, if you know what I mean. Okay, so next I am going to try out this new concealer. I actually have the medium in this, but there is a lighter one as well that has a green corrector. So it's a concealer palette. It's called the Master Camo, and it's a colour correcting concealer palette. So the medium comes with the correctors, the conceal part, so 2 concealers, and a highlighter, which I quite like. So we are going to use, let's see what that's like. I may actually use, because that looks like that's the highlighter, and that looks more like a sort of salmon coloured concealer. So I think I'm just going to pop a bit of that on my finger and just put it under my eyes. It also comes with a cute little double-ended brush as well. So just going to pop a bit of this under my eyes. So it's nice and creamy and easy to work with. I haven't really got any redness, and I would, if I was going to colour correct, I would do that before I pop on my foundation. I've got like a tiny bit on my nose, but nothing too major. Oh, this is really nice. I really like this for under the eyes. It super brightens up the eyes. But it is quite, because it's quite creamy, it definitely needs setting. Now the only thing that I don't have is powder to set my concealer. I tried to hunt down the Fit Me powder. I know it does exist, but I can't seem to find it anywhere. So this will be the only thing that I won't use that's Maybelline. So I'm just going to use a bit of this Rimmel Match Perfection Silky Loose powder. Can't remember what shade this is, transparent. So I'm going to get this really nice fluffy brush from Blank Canvas Cosmetics, and I'm going to get the tiniest bit ever. I don't like too much powder nowadays. I just find like it seeps into cracks and stuff. So I'm just using a tiny bit, and I'm dusting it really gently just over the sort of T-zone area. So another new product that I spotted was the Master Strobing Liquid. This caught my eye so much because I'm an absolute magpie when it comes to shimmer. So they already do this in a stick form. They do 2 shades. There's like a golden shade and like a whitey pearly, a bit like Benefit High Beam. But I got this in medium nude, so this is the more goldy one, and obviously it comes in the whitey pearly one as well. So I am going to use this on the tops of my cheeks before I put my bronzer on. Just so it hopefully glows through, and I'm going to use, what am I going to use? I'll use the other end of the beauty blender. This is really, really nice. Let's see how it transfers onto the cheeks. It's pretty though. I think the silver one would give you more impact if you wanted the ultimate strobe. But this is just like a nice golden pinky glow. For bronzer, I'm going to go in with the Face Studio bronzer in number 1 Blondes. So I'm just going to use this side just to contour a bit more and warm up my face, and then I'm going to use this side as a blush. Right, so I finished my face, and next I'm going to go in with mascara, and I'm going to be trying out the new The Falsies Push Up Angel mascara. I have been dying to try this mascara, and finally it came out here in the UK, so I'm going to give it a go. I love the packaging. Ooh, my goodness, that's the tiniest brush ever. See, literally got no bristles on it. It's bald. So the mascara brush is like basically bald and just has like 2 lines of very thin bristles on it. Okay, let's see what happens with this. Oh, I love this mascara. Really, really like this. This actually reminds me of the other one that I just tested out in my last first impression, which is the new L'Oreal X Fiber one, except this is all in one. I think I like them equally as good. This lengthens, it separates, it just makes them really nice and gives that false lash effect. I think this would be even better as well with eyelash curlers, so I will try that out tomorrow. Right, I'm now going to go back in with the Brow Precise Fibre Filler. This to me I think will be like the Benefit, oh gosh, I've got the worst memory, let me go and check. Right, so I've just checked, it's the Benefit Gimme Brow. So I really like the Benefit Gimme Brow. I love the brush on it. It's really nice and thin and small, and I tend to use that at the end when I do my brows usually. So let's see if this lives up to the same. Oh, how weird. Again, this is like bald. It's like a bald brush. So it's flat. You can see it's a teardrop. And it's just got really fine rubbery bristles. Has it even got fibres in it? I think it has, you know, like the L'Oreal one. And it looks a bit shimmery. Ooh, this looks actually a lot different. This would be good actually if you don't have much brow and you just want to use one thing. This would be really good to build it up, so I might try this on its own next time. Okay, right, I know this is probably going to be like the longest video ever, so let's cut in to the lips to finish. So Maybelline have brought out 2 new lip products. One of them is this lip contour palette. This comes in 2 shades. I have it in blushed Bombshell, and basically it comes with a brush, so you get this double-ended brush with like a thicker brush and then a more finer brush, and then inside you get a primer for the lips. This says to line, so I guess you use the finer brush to line the lips, and then the colour, and then a highlight, which I guess you would use here just to make them a bit more plumper. So I will test this out in a blog post, but I think I'm going to use these because I love the Maybelline Baby Lips, as you know. So the Baby Lips family have brought out a new collection of lip products, and these are called the colour Balm Crayon. These actually remind me of, I saw Clinique have brought out some Crayola balms, and these look very similar. So I have, it says they've got moisturising oils in them. So I have Creamy Caramel, Strawberry Pop and Playful Purple. So I'm going to play it safe with the Nude today because I've got to go out and about. So I'm going to see what this is like. Oh, it smells of caramel. So it's a nice big chunky lip pencil, great for during the week to pop in your bag if you're on the go. Oh, that's nice though. It's just like a subtle corally shade. Right, okay, so let's round up everything that I tried from Maybelline. So things that I wasn't so keen on, things that I need to try again, and also products that I loved. Also, side note, my roots look really purpley pink. It's because I dyed my hair last night. I tried out this new L'Oreal colour. L'Oreal have got all these amazing colours out, and I think I maybe just needed to wash the roots again, like do a second shampoo. So if they're a bit pink, excuse that. Anyway, so the first thing I wanted to talk about, which I wasn't so keen on, was the Maybelline the Nudes palette. To be fair, I've tried out better drugstore palettes. I think I do need to play around with this a bit more, but first initial thoughts, I wasn't so keen. Things that I need to try out again are definitely the fibre filler. I need to try that out on its own, on bare brows. And also the Baby Lips crayons. I just need to test them all out and give them a good sort of wear test as well. Then, oh, and the other thing, the Master Camo. I need to play around with all the shades, but I did initially love the sort of salmon shade for under the eyes. Then things I absolutely love, I would have to say my number one favourite was the Falsies Push Up Angel mascara. Such an amazing mascara. Maybelline never seem to fail me with their mascaras they release. They just do such good mascaras. Then I really like the Master Precise Skinny gel liner pen, super pigmented. I also loved the micro pencil, the brown micro pencil. And then my other favourite was the Strobing liquid. Perfect if you want that sort of subtle pinky goldy glow. Really pretty. So guys, that concludes my Maybelline try-on or full face of Maybelline products. I hope you enjoyed this sort of like semi-casual chat, and I hope it wasn't too long. Let me know your thoughts down below, and also of course don't forget to subscribe and follow me on Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter and Snapchat for more inspiration. And if you missed my last video, you can go ahead and click on the picture link in the middle and that will take you to that video. Have a wonderful start to the week guys, and I will look forward to seeing you in my next video. Take care, bye.